विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. Hare Krishna everyone. So we have been elaborately discussing about this beautiful, wonderful Varnashrama system created by Krishna. So what is Krishna saying in chapter 4, sloka number 13 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita? Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah tasya kartaram api mam vidya kartaram avyayam. So having discussed so much as a comparative analytical study between the Vedic system, Varnashrama system versus the modern system, the materialistic culture, I request all the thinkers, philosophers, the leaders of our society to gather their heads and hands and everything together, resources together, to try and establish this Varnashrama system. In fact, my Guru, Srila Prabhupada, this was his dream. Of the so many things that he successfully established through his wonderful spiritual organization called ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, if he lived a few more years, this was his major project. He said 50% of my work is not completed, and he said he wanted to establish this Varnashrama system. So if all the thinkers and today's leaders, youngsters, if they can all come together and deeply study this principle, the system of Varnashrama and try and establish this, this will be a great platform for many, many people to not only solve their material problems and take care of their bodily needs in a more simpler way, but also it will give an excellent facility for everyone to focus where their focus needs to be, and that is to grow spiritually, to become more Krishna conscious, to become devotees. So unless we establish this system, we will fall prey to this faulty system in the name of modernism, in the name of material advancement, in the name of technology and this and that. They are simply trying to slaughter our spiritual quest. And thanks to some wonderful devotees across ISKCON that they are already making strides in this direction. So maybe we can join hands with them and help them to establish this Varnashrama system. Because anybody who is part of this Varnashrama system, everybody has room, because this is Daivi Varnashrama. Krishna is in the center. A Shudra has as much opportunity to become Krishna conscious devotee and go back home, back to Godhead as much as does a Brahmana. The doors are open for everyone. And of course, this is quite a long distance to dream, but even before this happens, at least at the individual level, we should introspect on such things. We should not blindly follow what is thrown to us. We should not blindly follow the masses with the sheep mentality. At least at our own levels, we should see what can we do. First, identify the swabhava of your child, and based on the swabhava, then you determine what the varna of the child is. Based on the varna, let him or her work in that particular profession. Don't simply put them where the money is, because they are not going to be happy. This is the formula for failure. If their guna is something and karma is something else, there is no guna karma match, they are going to be frustrated no matter how much money they have. And as we all have, to a certain extent already experienced, beyond the point, money cannot make anybody happy. Money cannot buy you happiness beyond solving your basic material needs. That's a given. So simple living, high thinking. This is our motto. This is our principle that Prabhupada has given for us. So let's remember this and also try and practice this. Simple living, high thinking. Not today's simply living, no thinking. Let's not fall prey for that. So on that note of simple living and high thinking, we will wrap up this discussion on Varnashrama system. And next there is the 14th shloka that we will discuss, that we will discuss in the next video. Until then, please go back and watch these episodes if you want to, and kind of understand these things very nicely. Take care. Hare Krishna.